Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday Night Primetime. For the right to represent the AFC in this year's Super Bowl. Off we go on EA Sports. Not how you want to start things on offense. Early problems in the kick return. They're going to be backed up inside their own 20-yard line. Right to the air to open this one up. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Come to the line for third down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Hit as he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop, and it sets up fourth down. On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. Taken at the 19. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this into space. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Ravens struck first in the AFC Championship game. They're out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Dobbins. Finding room at the 35. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. It's second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
A gain of 15.
Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. They'll throw. It's Nix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a nice pickup, and then the ensuing play ends up going the complete wrong direction. So, nice job there by the defense getting back on track.
Second and long coming up. Throwing. Nix. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Room to run inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
How about 28 yards on the first play of the drive? First down picked up. Now they'll pitch it out here. Finding space at the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and a yard. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And I don't think he's got there. Wrapped up the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. Second and one, they're not conceding anything. Make it third and one, and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives.
Well, we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
And this has been an opportunistic defense all season long, Mike. We've seen them do this time and time again. And now, with the pick six, it's looking like they're going to likely have a chance to play for a Super Bowl title.
Loop now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He'll air it out down the middle. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean.
Nix's pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll let this go deep. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU. And a nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
Mike, that's a great play for any defensive back, let alone an undrafted rookie. I mean, to think that every single team passed on him in this past year's draft multiple times is pretty hard to believe. And again, this is the growth. This is the development that they saw when he signed there as an undrafted.
He works free, right side.
Nix's pass.
Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Broncos 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. And he's going to be taken down, but he has the 1st down. Good execution of the double pass.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 11. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. It's a big one for the Ravens. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8. Setting up second and
8
short.
yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. At other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. To throw is Nix. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Ravens. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The extra point is good. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Now it's Dobbins. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He's got the hook up there to Waddle. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Center leads him to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A run with a rookie out of Washington, Jonah Coleman. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a 1st down here.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
That'll bring up 2nd and long. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he's in. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown, Denver.
So by nature, Mike, you know, I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense. They have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
Broncos 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That's going to be caught. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens tack on one more to their lead.
Ravens 42. Broncos 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
24-yard line.
2nd and 7. Back to throw is Nix. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. In motion, it's Waddle. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 32 yards. Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And the Broncos first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and 3rd down coming up.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. He's up the sideline to the 25. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. Past midfield. It's a foot race. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a start to the 2nd half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the 3rd quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's to midfield. He's on his way. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. He knocks it through. Broncos cut into the lead a little bit.
Broncos 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Ho-ho! He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Their own 21-yard lines.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And nothing doing here. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Now, faking the give. Quick throw here is complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete, and the running back, Jonah Coleman. To the pylon, he's in. Jonah Coleman. Touchdown, Denver. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. He gets free. And now a nice job in kick coverage here to stop him at the 18-yard line.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things: balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Jackson. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Broncos.
You know, sometimes with these veteran defensive backs, Mike, what you lose in speed, what you lose in some of their athletic ability maybe they had a few years ago, you more than make up for in just their experience. There's not a pass route they haven't seen, a concept they haven't studied. They can communicate with everybody else, not only what they expect to come, but make sure they're in the right checks and the right adjustments. And, man, the impact he continues to make on everyone around him. And tell you what, he might be getting up there in age, but as you saw here, he can still make a play or two.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A run with Ali. He'll push forward for about a yard. And Zach Allen there on the tackle.
41. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9. To throw is Jackson. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It's now 3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off of the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out. He'll return it from the 11, and he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Waddle. It'll be second down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead.
Ravens 56. Broncos 35.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
In motion, it's Waddle. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Number 17, Jalen Waddle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a couple. He'll drop to throw. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down.
A gain there of 20. Good for a Denver first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Max Crosby getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Let's pick up 16 to begin this 4th quarter.
16 yards.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. There's that man again, another catch. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. They'll run here with Coleman. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. Again, it'll be Coleman. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jonah Coleman. Touchdown, Denver. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
The kick is good.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second down. Jackson. Pushed out to his left. He's going to tuck it and go.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. Tucks it, becomes a runner, gets past the mark.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Second and long coming up. Throwing Jackson. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
This brought in out past the 20. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's got it at the 7. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
42.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Max Crosby. What a title game he's putting together. Trying to will his guys to the Super Bowl. He's got 3 sacks in this one.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Hill brought in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And Unfortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
So the sideline saves the turnover, but now this brings up fourth down. So Mike, after dodging a bullet there, and you say, okay, we got away with one there, it's fourth down. How aggressive do I want to be? Do you feel better about your punt unit coming on and saying, hey, better than bringing our defense out after the turnover? Or do you say, hey, let's take advantage of this opportunity by keeping our offense on the field and see if we can extend this drive?
Drive rolls on here with first down and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. We'll talk things over before third down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Now he's loose again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Broncos. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are able to cut into the deficit.
Broncos 49.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
To Jacoby Lane. Out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
Here comes second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
The RPO. That one is complete. He's into the clear again. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Baltimore. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. The PAT is up and good. And the Ravens are able to extend the lead.
Broncos 49.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Back to the air once more. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now they'll set up to throw. Gonna dump this out wide to Coleman. Give him 10 more on that block. Just enough for another first down.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's taken in, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure of the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Ravens, as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. So that'll do it for us.